Opener, how excited are you? I mean, as a coach and your players that it's here. You know now that it's time to go for real.
Well, I think overall our guys are excited about this year, and looking forward to the task at hand, and they all count now, and so hopefully our focus is where it needs to be, and that we're prepared.
You've taken measures to your game on the court so that it travels on the road as well as home. You feel like you're more equipped to be better on the road this season?
Half the battle is having the right mind frame, and what are you thinking about going into a game, and your preparation and what you've done to prepare yourself to go into that game. And I think overall our guys have a better feel of what we want to do, and hopefully their instincts take over and their competitiveness takes over when we do have road games.
Part of your feeling been that defense travels, pace travels, you know what I mean? Like you can play that anywhere on the planet?
Yeah, and so again, it goes back to the mindset. If you're committed to doing those things, it doesn't matter where you're playing at. You could be playing abroad, and those things still translate.
How's Luke Rudenauer doing?
He'll be on a monitored practice plan for today.
It must be a relief when he went down, gripping what appeared to be his knee. It looked like it could be serious, so it's obviously good
for it to be a contusion, yeah.
Yeah, and to his quad too, yeah.
So it always could be a lot worse, Josh. It really can.
How is Victor Oladipo doing? Have you been able to talk to him since his surgery yesterday?
Besides surgery, he's doing great.
He had facial surgery, but he's still VO. He's still smiling.
Singing and moving around. Well, maybe not moving around right now, but have you been able to talk to him, see how he feels?
Yes, and he had surgery. But I'm quite sure as the pain subsides and he gets over the first week of going through facial surgery, he'll continue to progress and get better.
Can you share what type of specific facial fracture it was that he had repaired?
I do not have the credentials to get that level of expertise and give that to you.
Okay. How about
no initials at the end of my name.
How about Ben and Dwayne? Do you expect them to fully practice today?
They'll be on a monitor practice, but monitor means I'm just going to take a look at them and see how they're running and moving, but they're on the practice plan.
Okay.
Jacque, with Elfrid, your overriding theme with him is just make the right play, but as a guard, I mean, you want him attacking, you want him putting pressure on the defense, right? I mean, trying to get in the lane and make plays for others. That's kind of his game, right?
At the right times, though. At the right time, and so that goes with a lot of decision. What happened to play before that? Do we not need for you to go and try to probe the lane this time? So having a balance of when to do it, the results that might come from it. Is it better off getting us into something that we can get a clear understanding and shot on the possession? But do we want him to be aggressive and put pressure on the rim? Yes.
He seems very mellow. He seems relaxed in this situation. Do you get the sense that this is not too big for him, that he doesn't make too much out of it?
No, don't let that fool you. Rookies are rookies.
Rookies, okay.
It's not like he's going to sleep great the night before New Orleans. He'll be tossing and turning, and but I think overall he's a guy that doesn't get too high, too low, and I think that's helped him so far, adjust pretty well.
It'd be this, Oh, I beg your pardon. When you?
No.
I know I shouldn't have cut you off.
Period.
Oh, okay. This has been the second straight year where one of your rookies is going back to a place where either he went to college or he's from. It's the first regular season game isn't easy to begin with, and now he's also going home. That's for some guys, just going home, playing in front of family and friends is a challenge, right?
Yeah, it could be a positive though. He gets some beignets in him, a little etouffee, a little beans and rice, and maybe that makes him very comfortable feeling that New Orleans lifestyle, and hopefully he can parlay that onto the floor.
Along with your regular season being right around the corner, getting close to D-League season, Bill Peterson's been around here a little bit. What have you learned of him as both a person and as a coach?
Oh, just the kind of salt of the earth kind of individual. I'm glad he's a part of our organization. A guy that you can talk basketball with, you can talk life with. He's seen a lot of basketball, been at different levels, and been able to affect a lot of guys in their games. And so I think he's the perfect fit for us. I loved having him around during training camp, and I think he's going to do a great job in the area.
What are your initial impressions of the Pelicans?
Obviously well coached. They're the healthiest they've been in a long time, and I think you can see that in the way they're playing in the preseason, playing with a great pace and also a confidence, and that's led by Anthony Davis. And we saw what he was able to do this summer and how effective he was. He's a tough matchup, and they have perimeter guys who can get to the basket and make plays, and also shooting that they've incorporated in their group. And so a team that plays tough defense as well. Monty's background, and he is got those guys, looks like dialed into this season. And so tough game for us.
Steve Kerr was on the radio